So this is our first piece of furniture. We are building a mid-century man cave TV stand designed by Chris Salomone. I'll put a link in the notes to the piece, to the video that he created for this. It seemed like a good candidate for us because it didn't have a lot of advanced woodworking techniques. It was all done with plywood and machines screwed together, so no advanced joinery. That seemed like exactly the kind of first piece of furniture that we built. So that's what we chose. Here we're just trimming up the boards, cutting the plywood pieces down to size. You can see this particular piece had a little bit of warpage to it. We were able to correct for that over time, but it did make for a little bit of trickiness getting it through the saw. One of the things that we learned on this was that you always make your own edge. You know, the tools we had before this, you know, the regular old, DeWalt circular saws and things, those were far less precise. So you tended to leave the factory edge in place, and then use that as your primary. But these tools, man, the stuff that the lines that you cut are far straighter than factory stuff. And then whenever you want to go and make several pieces that are exactly the same size, and the table saw just absolutely is the most precise thing I've ever seen. These are the legs, so these little pieces here, there are 8 long pieces and 8 short pieces, and you glue these things up and make the legs out of them. And just running these things through the table saw was just absolutely enlightening how precise the table saw could really be. We did make that miter sled. We did that a few weeks ago. Pretty straightforward project. Turns out one of the big things that we're trying to figure out how to do here is also video this stuff and make YouTube videos. That's not straightforward either. I got a lot of video for that sled, but not enough to really make a video out of it. But it was good to do because now we know that what we needed to do for this video. Squeeze out. Don't get squeeze out on plywood. Just don't get squeezed out on plywood. We used way too much glue here, but another significant lesson learned. Notice we mark everything with blue tape. It helps us keep straight which piece goes where. I think a piece was 7, 8 pieces wouldn't be difficult to keep track of, but it can be. You can see a little boo-boo here in the front right. The first attempt with the router didn't go so well. Fortunately, we were able to flip that over and hide it in the back corner. Again, not professionals, not for sale. There's a reason they only show you 5 seconds of sanding. It's because sanding is the worst part of woodworking, and it takes hours. For every 5 seconds of video of sanding, there's probably 2 hours of sanding in this case. That's it. That's the finished piece. Very happy with the way it came out. We did find some errors. There are some things we would do differently, but overall, pretty happy with it. It's a great learning experience, and thanks for watching.